Oh yeah, that's right. You read the title right. I am revisiting Castle Crashers. Now, this is what I consider my 100 subscriber special. For those of you who don't know, like 4 or 5 months ago I hit 100 subs, and I made an announcement video saying I was trying to work on a special video for that, and after thinking over that long amount of time, I figured I'd do this. Because Castle Crashers is a series that when I first played it back in December of 2018, that's when I started that Let's Play, a lot of problems came out of trying to do this series, and it's something that I never was a fan of. Now, as you can see, I've taken this game very seriously. I've completed it with every character, gotten every character up to like max strength possible. But I'm still gonna be going through the campaign, which unfortunately means the light levels are gonna, the like early game levels are gonna go by just like that, but you know, it's still part of the fun. And yeah. Let's jump in. Y'all remember this? Yep, I remember starting this so long ago. Yeah, that's how strong. That's how strong max level is gonna be for us. These first levels are just gonna go by like that, just on the dot, zippity zap. But yeah, I wanted to revisit this series because when I originally played it, there were just so many problems, and I have since hit 100 subs, so I figured I'll do it as a special event where I just replay the whole game for everyone. Despite the fact that anyone who subscribed for the original Castle Crashers series has likely left by this point. If you remember that old series and you're still around, let me know. Because I have some other games planned to play soon that Steam says are a lot like this one. I'm already maxed out on potions. Yeah, I don't want your stupid axe. Once we get to the mini-boss, y'all are really gonna see what being max level in this game is like. My playing might be a bit rough, mostly because my spacebar has been getting a little feisty recently. I usually have to warm it up by pressing it a couple times, and then it usually works fine. Yep, here's the war machine. So, while I'm replaying the game and am in the area where I don't really have to care that much, I figured I'd just talk, you know, to you guys about stuff. You know, well, yeah, like I said, first off, who's still around that remembers the original series? Because if you are, I honestly just want to say thank you more than anything. I'm surprised you stuck around for that long. And for those of you who weren't there for the original, don't worry, you're not exactly missing that much. And you'll get to just experience this game, for the most part. I wouldn't necessarily call it a fresh experience like the first one was, but you'll still get to see what this game is about. I especially wanted to do this because I've just been trying to find content I could do that isn't just FNAF, because I've basically become a FNAF channel with how much of the stuff I've been doing. And I know that's probably sent a good bit of people away. Anyway, we're here at the first boss. Y'all remember this guy? Hey, buddy. Yep, that's what it's all about. No, sir, we go up here. Yeah. Anyway, we hit Thieves' Forest, the home of my favorite enemy slash character in the game, the Thief. I don't know why I like them so much. I just grew attached when I was really young, and it's kinda stuck since. I'll let the mutant Yoshi be free. Kill you literally just because I can. Oh my god. Die already. I don't know who was back there, but they definitely shouldn't have survived that. But yeah, like I said, I'm mostly doing this because, yeah, the 100 subs thing, but also because I kind of want to just start deviating away from, like, just doing FNAF stuff again, because the reason that started happening was because, you know, security breaches coming out, and then, like, for some reason, stuff would just not stop happening. I mean, yeah, there was security breach, but then FNAF fans kept causing problems within the community, and stuff just kept piling up, and that's kind of why that kind of stuff just took over. And the only real non-FNAF thing I did since was, the one time I did the Delta Room voiceover, which, granted, was a good idea. And it performed. It's like my most popular video, so I'm happy I did that too. But for the longest time, I've been like, man, I just keep turning more into just a FNAF channel. It's like, I want to go back to the stuff I used to do. But another problem I ran into there is to get these games, I kind of need you know, I kind of need a bit of that money, which is not something I myself stumble upon very often, because I'm still in the process of doing work. Yeah. Fun fact, these trolls are the only enemies in the game that function remotely like normal enemies that are not playable. They have slight behavioral differences, which were probably added because they actually got cancelled as an enemy or a character. Given the Conehead is the only like arena-bound character that doesn't unlock someone, it's likely that's what the troll would have been, and it's very likely he would have had the Brute's Fortis magic. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm ranting on about, because I honestly know too much about this game, don't worry, I'm gonna be making videos. I plan to do a little mini-series where I explain the playable characters of this game and stuff. Anyway, here comes what is probably my favorite level in the entire game. The Abandoned Mill. Seriously though, the music in this level is amazing, and the concept is just phenomenal. I was trying to loosen up my spacebar, you can't just do that to me. But yeah, I do have some other games planned. I'm not gonna quite tease them yet, but I think one of them said it was similar to Castle Crashers, and I do kind of agree. It's definitely one that I've wanted for quite a while, but just could never get because money situation and all that. I do think I should be able to start getting more games in the near future though. And I do plan to, you know, do some more variety on the channel, which, again, is something I've been wanting to do ever since I even made the first FNAF video, which I believe was like everything, basically everything. Which I am working on the sequel for, because But yeah. Oh snap, the level's over already. But yeah, I've been wanting to get back into doing variety stuff. Oh hey, Magikarp. I've been wanting to get back into just doing variety stuff ever since like even the first FNAF video. But the problem was I just literally could not. So I kinda had to deal with doing whatever I could. Alright, you want to play this game, do you? I will literally put you all in the dirt without even remotely a wooden platform or anything of the sort. Magikarp, you've returned. Mutant Yoshi, you've returned. Get drilled. Ooh yeah. But yeah, the games I have that I do plan to start soon are, they're a bit of old ones. They were like doing the rounds on YouTube a few years ago, but both of those games have since received updates that people just never covered because I guess the hype just died. So I plan to get to those soon. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to right away necessarily. I mean, okay, so to give you all the rundown, for those of you who probably know, every summer I tend to go on a little bit of a hiatus because I visit the rest of my family that I don't get to see every day. And I'm currently in the process of planning on starting that soon. And with that, I don't want to promise anything if it ends up being sooner than I expect. But if I do get like a couple weeks before that, you know, go ahead and before that vacation starts, then yeah, I'll probably. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah. But yeah, if I get a couple weeks before that vacation starts, then yeah, I'll absolutely do like one video on each of those games to like just show you guys what they are and introduce them before I return and go full ham. Anyway, here we meet the two guys the two other major dudes are gonna have to kill. You know, we'll encounter some minor bodies along the way, but those are like the big kills. Put them on a grave. These slimes are still one of the most annoying enemies in the game, and I am glad I only have to hit them like 3 times now. What is probably the dumbest thing about them is that you can throw them, but it doesn't do anything, and I don't get why they bothered. Yep, that just happened. But yeah. And it is kind of fun to play Castle Crashers again and add on to like the near 300 hours I have on this game on Steam. So yeah, while we wait for our buddies here, some other stuff I have planned. I do actually have, because for those of you who, you know, know me, my channel name is Gold Pikmin. I actually do finally have Pikmin related videos in the works. I would have actually played the Pikmin games for the channel, but it's not really easy way to do that. So instead, I do have some Pikmin related videos in the works, and they should be coming out. I should be able to get started on those once I get back from that vacation. Anyway, here we are. We're about to confront the guy who's basically one of the instances of my favorite things in video games. Because, fun fact, one of my favorite things in video games, and this is partially because I'm a bit of a Zelda fan, is fighting a boss that is essentially a dark mirror of you, and or is like someone who has your skill set, your moves, basically. And that's kind of what the Conehead Groom is. And, again, it's probably just because of, like, you know, my liking for the Zelda series, but I just really like when games do that. It's one of the reasons why I like the final boss of Alien Hominid so well, because it's basically a guy who's you, but dialed up to 11. And I just love stuff like that. I love bosses in games that are like that. Especially if they can feel really evenly matched with you. Anyway, despite talking about how much I love that boss, have me kill it in 5 seconds. Don't worry, we'll run into another one of those instances later. Yeah, you guys gotta go. Anyway. Yeah. And I made the recovery. Boop. Anyway, yeah, y'all know. There's the cat. I don't quite remember his name anymore, because it's been like, you know, so long since I touched the game, but and here we are in my least favorite environments, ones with slimes and those stupid imps that grab money. Thankfully, I plan to be a step ahead of the game. No, you don't. I will make it a personal mission to eviscerate any imps. Yeah, I still can do the heavy juggle. Oh my god, that's another thing I hate, bomb enemies, cause they're basically input readers. Now granted, despite everything I'm saying, I do genuinely enjoy the game, and it's fun, and I love the design behind all the characters and stuff, but like, you know, some of the things were just crafted in the most annoying way possible, and there were ways they could have been done better. Insane mode being the main offender here. Behemoth just threw times 10 on every number the enemy has and called it a day, without probably actually bothering to see if it was even remotely possible. Behemoth, yeah. Because, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief, you're about as likely to... You'd have better luck beating 50-20 mode in Ultimate Custom Night than you would beating Insane mode in this game. That's how stupid it is. And keep in mind, Castle Crashes is like over a decade old. This was like an old offender. The game has been like re-released in a way several times since, and they could have fixed the mistake, but they didn't. Anyway, second major boss. Haha. Yeah, being max level really helps you breeze through this game, but it also makes it easy for me to do one video on it. I also totally forgot the bit I was gonna do for the intro, because I thought of a better one. The original bit for this video was gonna be like Happy 4th of July, where the most American thing is beating the shit out of people for something you want. But I just went for the more content approach. Huh. Seems I'm gonna have to do a bit of sandwich grinding, because the game has gotten rid of them. Oh, you're still standing. Alright, bucko. Yeah. I swear to God I had mac sandwiches on. I make it a point to... whatever. Just, it's not like it's exactly hard to, get these things. Anyway, whatever. Alright, buckaroos. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and here we basically get introduced to Necromancer, my absolute, aside, you know, what I said about Thief was kind of right. Necromancer is really my favorite character, Thief is my favorite enemy. There we go. Now they both get to bask in glory. But yeah, Necromancer legitimately is like one of my favorite characters. And Necromancer seems to be liked by a lot of people. A lot of people tend to, if you find like videos on like Necromancer's music by on Real Faction's YouTube channel, because he's the composer. Something you'll often see like people will comment is like, cause like, especially on the videos where it's like, when he hosted a contest for like people to remix the Necromancer's song Symbol Site, a lot of comments you'll see from people are like, oh damn, if Behemoth actually did sequels, then this would be a great theme for Necromancer, because a lot of people would be... It's just what a lot of people say. It's like, if Behemoth actually did sequels, the Necromancer would be a great villain for the second one. And it's like, well, yeah, I agree, but, you know, that's kind of Behemoth's problem. They don't do that. Anyway, let's get the gimmick boss out of here, will ya? Damn it. Got my buttons confused for a minute there. Well, let me just angrily punch open these chests and wait for this to wear off, I guess. pretty sure this is one of the songs that will actually get me a claim on the video. So, great. But, you know, it's good, you know. It's good. Behemoth talked to a lot of great composers. It's like, hey, yo, you wanna... It's like, hey, yo, can you make a song for this? Or can we use this song for this? You know, I contact a lot of people, and it's good. But, you know, just the fact that some of it gets me acclaimed is a bit of an inconvenience, I guess. But anyway, next I have to do the Industrial Castle. One of my favorite tracks in the game, Winter Bliss. We'll be hearing it a lot more later. But for now, it's time for the return of Dark Skies. See, I even know a lot of the names of the songs in this game. And that's how crazy I am. So yeah, it does legitimately feel good being able to play this game again, and hopefully get a playthrough of this game that isn't absolute trash. Yeah, cause in my old playthroughs of the game from like 3 years ago, one of the biggest problems was just, see what I mean? Bomb enemies are just input readers. That's all they are. But yeah, one of the biggest problems I had with those Let's Plays was, first off, the final battle was, for some reason, really laggy. So, and like, it was to the point where the footage was like legitimately not usable at all. And then, you know, I tried to do an insane mode playthrough, but I already kind of went into a rant on what was wrong with that one. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck off. Let's see if I can get the funny. Never. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, needless to say, your head's on a platter. Anyway, now we go sailing on the seas. Chaos Japan. That's really what it's called, I swear. But, yeah. Despite the fact that Abandoned Mill is my favorite level, this right here is probably the thing I replayed the most. This ship section. This pirate ship level. Because, I mean, look at that. You got a robot getting taken down by a giant squid back there in between all the fighting of ninja pirates. It's like, bro. You gotta be a weirdo not to just have a good time here. Or the alternative is you could not be having a good time because the ninjas are absolutely kicking your ass, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Oh boy. These antlions are some of my... These antlions are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. Solely because it's literally just stop and go. It's red light, green light, the mechanic. Is that a notification? No. These guys are definitely a close second to the antlion, though. Though these guys are mostly just like... These guys are mostly just like, if you get hit, it's annoying because you know you should be better. Oh my lord, Royal Guards. Super heavy, they throw bombs, literally everything I despise. Thankfully, a good combo can put them in the dirt pretty fast. Yeah. This track is Please Don't. Yeah. Okay. Fun fact, games like Castle Crashers and Alien Hominid are what inspired the games I've been working on for far too long, and the reason it's taken so long is because, you know, stuff just gets in the way, but that's usually what I'm working on when I go on those vacations where I'm not doing YouTube content. So, it's almost like a back and forth type of scenario, really. And then you... then there's that. Alright. Go ahead, beam me up, Scotty, and all that. But yeah. As someone who played a lot of Alien Haunted and Castle Crashers, this level, understandably, got me all geeked out as a kid when I first experienced it. Because it's like, oh my god, Alien Haunted and Castle Crashers. Nowadays, games like, nowadays it's like, oh yeah, these two games are made by the same people, yeah, do a crossover. It's like, or like a reference, you know? It's like, you know, it's not exactly, I mean, it's a good idea, but, you know, the problem is, it's like, it's just not as mind-breaking now, because, well, it's just a good idea, everyone's doing it. In fact, even I'm gonna do it. I think what is probably the best co-op strategy for this level is for both... Oh, no, wait, no, I don't think that works anymore. I remember in, like, the older versions of the game, one of the best co-op strategies was for the two... If, like, you're in co-op, every player just has back-to-back shielding so they protect each other. And then... if someone had bipolar bear, they'd just slowly clear the room. But I'm pretty sure in like the newer versions, like Steam remastered all those versions, bipolar bear doesn't do that anymore. They don't attack Alien Haunted. Yeah. Boy, I say... This is another problem I have. Like... I really love Castle Crashers, but there are just undeniable problems underlying within it, and this is another one. The fact that enemies will sometimes just literally disable their hitbox. Just because. Oh my god, get out of here, input reader. I have max agility, I can just catch you. You're dying for that. I remembered your face. But yeah. But yeah, like I said earlier, this is when I was doing the, when I was like trying to think of what exactly I was gonna do for the special for 100 subs, this was one of the thoughts that legitimately crossed my mind a multitude of times, and well, here I am doing it. I had one other idea, but when I realized that it would basically become obsolete, then yeah, this is what I turned to. And like, even my friend suggested it without me even telling him that it was an idea I had, so it's one of the, that's how I know it was definitely a good call to make. Anyway, yeah. You can kind of tell how, like, much I've dealt with this game before. It's, like, very evident. I will literally roast them into oblivion. Okay. No, we're not gonna start this. In the old version, I used to play like a console version of Castle Crashers, and volleyball was actually one of the extra modes. But in the Steam version, it's replaced by Back Off Barbarian. And it makes me a little sad, because even just playing single player mode, volleyball was like, it was like my favorite mode. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a third game I could do. That one I probably am gonna. Yeah, Yeah. Even if my vacation is gonna, like, cause I said, like, the 2 games that I have, if my, if the time before my vacation starts is like a couple weeks, I'll get started on them. Now that I think about it, I have a third game, and regardless of how long it's going to take for my vacation to start, I do plan to do a video on that one, because the company for that game are people that I genuinely consider somewhat friends, and yeah, I've felt bad that I haven't been able to play their game because it lagged too much before when I got that on my other computer and tried to record it. It functions perfectly well on my older computer, but when I try to record it, it just shuts down, which is how a lot of games were. Yep, welcome to one of the many reasons the insane mode difficulty is basically impossible. This little room right here. Cause like, I've seen people that are like, oh, I beat insane mode. It's like, bruh, I don't know how you did that. Cause like being level 99, it's looking OP, but insane mode, it's like, even at max level, with the best weapon imaginable, it's like, bruh. Yeah, this is the music for the catfish and corn boss, and it's in my opinion, it's one of the best tracks in the entire game. Well, may as well get them both involved at that point. Even your crocodile death roll of a move is worthless against me. There's good old Winter Bliss again. Fortunately, it's not time yet. It's not time for that. Oh, God. If there's in groups, I find this enemy perfectly fine, but the way they act when soloing is just atrocious. Anyway. One of my favorite things to do is just play this game with the maxed out alien hominid character, because it's basically just, I have a gun. The problem with doing long videos like this is that by the time you reach the end, you tend to start running out of things to talk about. Medusa boss. Drilled. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is literally the level of Dark Skies. Yeah. Stoveface is... Okay. This is Full Moon. Meet what is probably the main reason why Insane Mode is pretty close to literally impossible. And that's this level. And these enemies. Yeah. Honestly, the best bet is to just hit him with it. Yeah, the combo move is literally just the best way to deal with them, because especially if you're one of like the 50 characters in the game that has armor pierce as their combo. Fortunately, Red Knight is not one of them. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want this sword. A breath of fresh air. Which is ironic, because air is hard to get in high altitudes. There, buddy boy. My luck with drop rates in this game is a bit too much. One time I played Industrial Castle, I had the Fencer, Industrialist, and the Brute all drop their weapon. It's time for that sweet, sweet Winter Bliss song. Oh, it's the best. Though not gonna lie, I'm a bit guilty of listening to this song most of the time at a 80% speed, because for some reason I have a file of that on like my Google Drive, and I listen, and it's what I normally listen to. Aside from the ninja pirate level, like, in terms of, like, sets of levels, where it's like, you know, the game, you don't actually go back out to the overworld map until you complete the level set. In terms of sets of levels, this is probably my most played. Though I usually start in Snow World and not Full Moon, because Full Moon is just... no. But aside from the exclusion of Full Moon, this is definitely just the entire, like, a level set that I play the most. Because despite all the battling and the war, you just have this relaxation, and it's just great. Yeah. I am genuinely sorry I got like real quiet there for a good minute. I was just like, I just got in the zone, I guess. And it definitely doesn't help when you don't have that much to talk about anymore, because you spill it all at the beginning. I know one thing I can definitely say, and I know I kind of said it earlier, but I just want to say it again, because this is the 100 sub special. Something I'd like to just say is, I just want to say thanks. Like genuinely, real big thanks to everyone. Like I said when I actually first announced the fact that I hit 100 subs, I never thought I'd be able to hit that goal. I never thought I'd get past 50, if I'm being honest. And then I hit 100, and in the 4 months since I've struck 150, and I still have yet to do the 100 sub special, so I figured, well, this is an idea I've had brewing for quite a while, ever since I got the new computer. I want to do that. And now here I am, and yeah, just big thanks to everyone. I have a feeling this is another one of the songs that gets me claimed. No, both of you do a little bit of the fucking off. And I am going to... Yeah, I already lost my train of thought, because honestly, it's not worth it at that point. Whatever. Ice King boss, yay. Or Frost King, I guess. Thank you, horizontal hitboxes. Oh, boy. Keep in mind, you're usually not this fast on your feet when you fight him the first time, so... What I'm doing is considered good for this boss. This fight can, like, actually last, like, 20 minutes. But yeah, we're about to face the final boss, which is around the time when this Let's Play went to shit. Which means I'm actually gonna be able to finally commentate and give advice on that. Wait, no, wait, no. That's not right. We don't just start here. It's not right. There we go. We get to get a look at everyone and do what is probably a fairly useless, but also just one of my favorite sequences in the game. No, I saw that. Oh, you dirty. Now we do this. Cult Minions, the dumbest character to actually unlock, and in terms of an enemy, really screws you over if you use an elemental character. Because they're just built stupid. Built different, built stupid. Watch that. Go watch that video by Russian Badger, by the way. It's a really funny one. But yeah, no joke, because Insane Mode is literally impossible, I used Cheat Engine to unlock this character. Because you have to beat the, Frost King on Insane Mode to, get him, and it's like, bruh. No fucking thank you. I'll be doing exactly none of that. Now we have to do the bosses. This guy is a lot simpler now for that. Yeah, because of that combo, once you get that combo, it's like at level you like need to be level 40 to get that combo. And once you unlock it, yeah, there's like literally no force in the world that can stop you from absolutely blending this guy. And the rematch of the Cyclops, who, in my opinion, has also one of the best tracks of music. You heard it earlier when we fought him the first time, but just... Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There, I just taught you a little trick about this guy. Count to 20 when he's doing that, and you'll know when you're gonna be able to go in again. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, and you can make him hit Groom. A circle like a shark. Oh yeah, there's a fire demon skeleton. You know, the guys from the volcano level. And there's the dragon with the sock puppet, of course. That we slayed very quickly. Okay, buddy, come on. You know exactly what I want you to do. Oh, buddy boy, here he comes. The main man himself, Necromancer, except he isn't because he's second in command. But he's the main man in my heart. And also the guy who owns probably the best song in the game, which is also going to get me acclaim. Okay, I'll be having none of your bullshit. See, the Necromancer fight is like the worst offender of that thing I was telling you guys about, where enemies just turn off their hitboxes. They do it all the time in this fight, and it's literally just horseshit. Yeah, no offense, but I'm taking that guy out of the equation as fast as possible. I'm taking as many people out of the equation as I can literally manage. As soon as I am capable. But yeah, it's time for the Necromancer, who will definitely do a better job at showing you guys my favorite aspect. Someone with your skill set, because he's basically a playable character as a boss. And then you get to play as the boss, who is a boss of a playable character. So it goes full circle, you know? And then of course there's, you know, the whole meme of boss when you fight him, boss when you play as him. And it's like, bruh, if you're good enough, you can be better than he is when he's fighting you on this, because like you basically play as this phase of him with the skeleton magic. It's like, bruh, if you're good enough and you know how to upgrade, you can be better than him. You get to feel like a destroyer of worlds. And there he goes. Now you see, back with my old Let's Play, this was basically as far as I could get, because for some reason, the final boss is extremely laggy. I was never able to get footage of that thing. it's not like you missed much, because, you know, that first Let's Play wasn't even me playing Castle Crashers blind to begin with, but, like, still, I would have liked a Let's Play that knows how to Let's Play. Alright. Switch your shield. Yeah. So yeah, the 4 crystals phase, it's very simple. Use combos on them, wait for them to hit the ground and all that. The second phase is the shield. Use your magic. Use your magic when the shield is blue, your sword when it's red. On very specific situations, certain attacks don't obey what you think it should be on the shield. And then the third thing you saw, the balloon, it's like, the third phase, the balloon, just jump up and do a little bit of combo work. Anyway, let's beat the game here. Psych! You really thought that was gonna be how the final boss goes? That weak-ass shit? Nah, bro. If you have the magic jump, literally just do what I did. Magic jump, get in the middle of his face, he literally can't hit you. You're gonna go through a second round of, with this, balloon phase. I literally don't know why. But you will. And now for the real final phase. The Dragon Sword, or whatever, Demon Sword phase. Yeah, so that's... Nope. Yeah, his main attack is to do this, which you just want to run around, you know? Try and do a dash. You unlock the dash at like level 5. Try to do that into him. After he like finishes the fireballs, occasionally he'll do that spin thing. Use your magic projectile or your bow or whatever, and like spam it so that way he'll run into it. And yeah, that was the final boss. And then we get to enjoy this super great credit sequence where you fly back through all the carnage we just inflicted onto everybody. So yeah, everyone who worked on this game, I just want to say, great job. Given that it's been, you know, a very decent amount of years, I'm just saying realistically, it's probable that some of the people who worked on this game are not with us anymore, and that's very unfortunate. And if that is the case, very sorry for those of you, and rest in peace. I'm just being realistic, you know, it's been like 10, 11, probably even 12 years since the game came out, and I'm just saying realistically it's probable that some of the people that worked on this game have passed away, and it's like, rest in peace. And like, again, just big thanks to all of you at home for, you know, hitting the subscribe button. I don't know what led to 150 people doing that, but you did, and I just want to say, like, big thanks. Because I have absolutely no idea how people considered it worth it, like what I did that made them decide to do that. I know a good chunk of them are from the Deltarune video. But like the rest of you, what made you decide? You know? And, yeah, this was a fun little journey. I really wanted to do this. I've really been wanting to do this basically ever since I got the new computer. Because I knew I'd finally, probably, be able to show off the final boss that got gypped out of the original playthrough. And it's made me mad since, so... yeah. Yeah. Thank you. No. Thank you for making this great game. Because despite some of the very strange design choices, as I'll say, the game is amazing. Yeah. Let's get a look at who's around. We got, you know, some of the knights that fought. There's a skeleton, a thief, a couple thieves actually. You know, the princesses are, you know, around. There's a couple dudes up here. There's the band from the beginning of the game and the guy who gives you a potion. Anyway, let's just, there's the blacksmith, the giant frog, and it's Tricky the Clown. For those of you who have no idea, Tricky the Clown is sort of like a meme among, Newgrounds. The most famous version of Tricky is the one from Madness Combat, which then got turned into a Friday Night Funkin' mod. That's probably the most famous version of Tricky. This is another one. This is another version of that character. But yeah, Tricky the Clown, just like sort of like a meme among Newgrounds. And you know, there's people have like their own adaptations. There's the Madness Combat one. There's that one for Castle Crashers. And but with that being said, let's get that good music in. But yeah, with that being said, that was me revisiting Castle Crashers for the 100 sub special, and like I've said like 1,000 times by now, it's something I've just been wanting to do for a long time, and since I need a 100 sub special video, it just seemed like the right time. The Castle Crashers was probably my first big series on the channel, and you know, for hitting 100 subs, I feel like it's only right that since I have the new computer that's gonna let me do it, that I re-go through it and give it the respect it deserves, and my old computer was not able to give. So yeah. And yeah, I think that's a good journey come to a close. And with that being said, I'm Gold Pikmin. Thanks to every single one of you, and I'll see every single one of you another time. Goodbye, everyone.